Hey, this is Anthony with RevZilla. We can watch, decide, and ride. Welcome to our detailed breakdown of the new Rukka Roughroad Gore-Tex pants, available at RevZilla.com. Adventure, Boba Fett. If you've watched the pant video, then you've probably watched the jacket video. This is the Roughroad for 2017 from Rukka. In my opinion, one of the more hardcore adventure-styled pants they've done in a really long time. Now, if we look at it, we're looking 3 to 4 season seasonality or functionality. It's going to struggle in the summer because it has direct venting, but the vents aren't big enough in my opinion. But for wintertime riding, there's a full-length, fully removable Gore-Tex liner, which is waterproof and breathable. You also have Outlast coupled with that Gore-Tex liner, which is temp regulatory. Again, fall and spring, you're rocking and rolling. Live in California, you're 4 season, but ultimately, if you depths of winter, you're going to need a little bit more of thermal quality, and in the summer, you need a little bit more breathability. But all in, it looks like a great pant. It's going to be a great match for the Roughroad jacket. Now, if we think about some of the other things working into really where this plays, it's meant for standing on the pegs and working a little bit harder off-road. So they give you full leather on the insides of the legs, and really they've made it with great storage, including waterproof pockets on the outside. So again, you can extend the functionality. Now, quick note on sizing, and the sizing is coupled with the conversation about the armor. Hive is Brian, 6 foot 195, 42-inch chest, 35.5 belly button, 33-inch jeans waist. He's wearing a size 50 in the Rukka Roughroad, but they're also going to be a 50 regular because there are short and tall sizes, so you can adjust the inseam and the waist. It's a full matrix on the size chart. The other nice part about the sizing and the way they've done this is the D30 molecular armor. It's the D30 Air in the knee that goes all the way down to the shin is 2-position adjustable. So you have that to be able to move to really fine-tune everything and make sure it stays in the right place when you're riding. The other thing about the fit scheme is notice there's no belt. You do have suspenders, but it is a baked-in adjuster on either side of the cinch. And what that's going to allow you to do is have a lot of adjustability up around the waist, suspenders or no suspenders. So all in, a lot of fine-tunability when you buy your size after the fact. And before you get there, again, the shorts, talls, and regular sizes allow you to monkey with the inseam and monkey with the waist depending on how you're built. Now remember, we'll ship for free over 39 bucks. Use that size chart. I'd love if you click our logo, subscribe to RevZilla on our YouTube channel, leave me your comments, your questions, your feedback on the new Roughroad. Now diving into some of the other nuanced things you won't pick up right away. It is an adventure pant, and the outer shell is going to be Cordura 500D. This is the big boy stuff. It's meant to be abrasion resistant. You also have nice big panels of stretch, inner leg, top of the thigh, at the yoke, above the seat, so it's going to be dynamic and work with you because again, this pant's expecting you to be standing on the foot pegs as much as you're sitting on the seat. We talked about these vents that in my opinion are great and direct vented, but they're not big enough. So again, dead of the summer, you're gonna probably wishing you had a little more airflow. Again, that's gonna be your choice. Non-waterproof pocket up towards the top. And as you work your way down, you do have waterproof pockets along the side. The other nice part is you're getting Rukka D30 Air armor coming stock in the hips. So you get the molecular armor from D30 in the hips, you have it in the knee and the shin. It is adjustable on the lower portion, but up top, again, you have the full armor suite that you expect from a pretty hardcore pant. The other thing I want to call out is dual snaps in the middle. And the nice part about the dual snap and the way it's designed, that with the suspenders and with the way the cinching are, it's going to take some of the pressure off those snaps. So again, I like the design there. Hi, Ms. Brian, turn the face away from me. Now, if you get a shot of the side here, remember, we have some flexibility in some of the stretch material. You can see the yoke, 270-degree circumferential YKK Vislon zip to allow you to pair the Roughroad pant with the Roughroad jacket. And then again, when I open this up, you're going to see this is a waterproof pocket with a water-resistant zip and a fold-over. These are your waterproof pockets that give you that flexibility for more adventure riding. Coming down along the side, there's my access panel for my knee armor. If I reach in, Brian, I'm going to harass you here for a second. I'm going to pull it out. 2-position adjustability. We've talked about it. Look at that sucker. It's absolutely massive. Look at how thick it is. Look at the ventilative properties. Again, this is the Rukka D30 Air, temp stable, molecular, again, dispersing that energy throughout, and it's going to give you a ton of coverage. Look at how far down it goes. This is a foot-long piece of armor. It is absolutely no joke. I just want to give a quick shot of that. And if we look at the sides here, remember the way that this is done, this flap is big and exposed and open so you can get to your boot easier because your waterproof breathability is in your Gore-Tex liner that's fully removable. And remember, on the inside of this is going to be that Outlast liner, and the Outlast material is from Scholler, and it is actually a temperature regulator. It absorbs heat when you overheat, and it releases that heat back when you start to be cool or start to cool off, and it's actually tuned to an optimal temperature to keep you temperature neutral as you're riding, because remember, you don't want to be too hot or too cold, and that allows you to stay in that comfort zone of fine-tunability. One of the gripes we did have with this pant, if we look at it, is we wish this would have been a circumferential zipper. Even if it stopped a little higher here with the Gore-Tex, again, the on and off factor, that's going to pull around. Just 2 smaller snaps. A circumferential zipper would have given you a better chance to keep it in place where it's supposed to be. Turn backwards for me there. I called you a buzzsaw. Your hive is Brian. If we look at the seat, it uses leather in the anti-grip area, again, as its connection point, kind of capping off the adventure flavor. And then in the seat, you can see a little bit of that design. That's the air cushion system, and it creates a little bit of space around the backside when you're sitting on the seat, and it allows better blood flow, less of a pressure point, but it allows also the Gore-Tex to work well and make sure it doesn't it wicks far less water into the pan itself. Again, at times, and depending on the riding temperature, depending on the seat temperature, depending on your body temperature, there could be a reverse osmosis effect that can happen with Gore-Tex, and that air cushion system actually eliminates that. Stretch at the top of the yoke, we've talked about it. The suspenders are fully adjustable and fully removable, and you also have stretch at the backside of the knees. Come back around for me. So remember, this is a rough road, super adventure style. It's going for it from the adventure style. There's a gunmetal high-vis version as well to be paired up with the jacket. Again, fall and spring, rock and roll. Add a little more thermal or heated gear, take it into the depths of winter. In the summer, you can't add more vents to it, so again, its venting is going to be limited. Does it mean it won't flow air? No, it'll flow air. Is it going to flow a lot of air? It's not going to flow a lot of air. That's what you need to keep in mind ultimately when you're playing within the Rukka line. But it is bomb-proof, aggressive, and again, the fins are no joke. Even thinking the way down to the stitching, the dual safety stitch construction throughout these pieces, the fins are known for their textiles. Now, the next step in your journey is to click the info button, your desktop, your mobile device, visit the product detail page at RevZilla.com, read other rider reviews. You don't have to take my word for it. As always, we'll ship for free over $39, and if you want to talk to a gear geek, see us at RevZilla.com or 877-792-9455. Thanks for watching our detailed breakdown of the new Rukka Roughroad Pant. I'm Anthony. We'll see you next time.